On my way down to see Abe, but it's a little hot sun, so I'm here in the shade. But I want to talk about what's going on in local communities, and this is where so much is happening for small business now. It's not out of the SBA. They'll have some stuff and still keep some stuff, and there's a lot of big national programs, that people really don't know about. I mean, the IRS is still giving out grants to small business. If you understand that, it's not difficult. There's a lot of free help too for whatever your business is, to find out those problems and get one-on-one help to figure out those applications if they're a problem. But the other thing, the really big thing, is what's local. So you got to find out what is in your city, your county, your state, on organizations that are set up by nonprofits and government money to help businesses start, expand, and thrive. Okay. Now here's the kind of thing that's going on. Like right now in Delaware, just announced these three new programs. This is for small businesses in Delaware, or even people want to start a business in Delaware. They have one program that gives $1,000 for small businesses that need emergency help. Okay, that one is called Wilmington Strong Fund, $1,000 emergency grants to small businesses located in Wilmington with an impact on the pandemic. Eligible businesses can use funds for mortgage payments, rent payments, utility bills, supplies, or inventory bills. So all those they could use the money for. Okay, there's another fund that you could get up to $10,000 for, and that's for small businesses, and you could use it for, it's called West Side of Wilmington, okay? You use it to make improvements to your building, your office, or whatever, but also use it to pay rent and mortgage for your business, and also use it to start a business. See, part of this money, what they want to give you $10,000 for, is for you to maybe take an old, property that's not being used and put your business there. And so what they'll do, they'll give you the grant to help you fix up that property for you to run a business at, and help you pay mortgage and all that kind of stuff. So that's another 10 grand grant. See, nobody's going to tell you about that, because it's not a federal government stuff. It's local government. It's nonprofit organizations. It's called economic development. Every city, every state, or whatever. Like when Amazon was looking for a new place to live, to start a new headquarters on the East Coast, all the local governments were giving them billions of dollars to put their business there. Okay, you're not Amazon, right? So you may have one employee, you. They still want you to do that. You're not going to get $1 billion, but see, that's the same logic that they use to help you. It may or may not be in your city, it may be in the county, it may be in some nonprofit. It's yes, economic development. That's the key word you want to do. And if a good place to start looking for those. See, there's no one big list of everything, but the best I find so far is EDA, Economic Development Administration, which is a government agency, .gov. EDA.gov, and you could put in your state there, and you'll get a listing of economic development offices in your state. Now, that's still not all of them, but it's a place to start, because what you do when you're looking for something, San Diego, yes, you have to go through the same process. You have to do the work to find the opportunities there. They're there, they're hidden, it's going to take, but it doesn't take, you don't need lots of money, you don't need to know anything except how to dial the phone. and that's it, and how to be nice. Now here's the third one in the same, in Delaware. They're giving $20,000 for a revitalization of your business, and that's a forgivable loan. See, that's a loan. So if you called up, you have any grants, they would have this, but they wouldn't tell you because you asked for grants. This is called a loan, basically, but it's forgiven. I guess if you stay in business a couple of years, then you don't have to pay it back or something like that. I don't know the details. But that's what you have to do. I mean, we're not trained to work hard. We're trained to be easy, to do things the easy way, because everybody on the internet tells you it's easy to do this, it's easy to do that. All you have to do is give me a lot of money, and it's easy. And you give them a lot of money, and you still don't have it. That's the problem. It'd be different if they could guarantee. I don't guarantee that these programs will give you money. You got to do that. It's like getting dates or getting a job or anything. I can guarantee these are real programs, man. Somebody's getting this money. You don't want to try to get it, that's fine. There's a lot of other things to do in life. But if you want to do one of these things, this is a possibility. You know, I could show you where the single girls are that are looking for dates, but whether they date you or not, it's up to you and the lady, right? So you got to figure that out. And most of us, and I think because we're indoctrinated from people who market on Facebook and YouTube and on the internet, Google, it's the same thing I do. I mean, I tell you, make you believe that's going to be really, but it really isn't. I mean, it can be, and it does, but most of us are probably going to work harder at it, you know. And that's why I have letsgohelp.com, is that's where we help you work hard at it, okay? I sent you mine on your other video. Did you get it? It's hard for me to read all the messages on YouTube because there's so many scammers and everything. There's people on YouTube who pretend they're me and they'll answer your question that may not even be me that you left the message for. I can't get YouTube to get rid of these people when they do that. So it's an arms race, you know, and it's like the summer fires. Man, they're coming. Yeah. So you just you'll know it's me if anybody tells you using my name that they're going to charge you more than $20. That's on me. My service is only $20. You sign up for that, and I'll help you forever for the month. And you can ask 100 questions you want. By the way, we have a grant that the deadline to apply for our grant, our giveaway, the deadline for our giveaway is the 4th of August. So by midnight Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time, you have to get your application in. And we're giving out 60 grants, okay, $1,000 and $500, and it's the easiest application in the world. Look in the last, Tammy, there she is, that darling from the West, that research queen from another dream. But yeah, what we do is give out grants. All you have to do is write out, like I was reading some of the applications from last month through the winners. It's as little as like 17 words. That's all they said, what to do the money for. And that was enough for our group to say, okay, we'll give you a grant. So that's right, there's no other grant in the world that you could be is so easy to apply to than ours. You know, 17 words get you $1,000 that we don't care what you do with it. then, I mean, you'll never find any. And it's a way really what we do, because this business became profitable before I thought it would be. And it's only because of the members that did that. So we're giving back the profits to the members. And every month we do that. And we're up to $35,000 a month now, giving it back to the members. After we feed us first, we got to keep this thing going. So we feed us first, and then the rest we give in grants back to members, okay? And I read off some successful applications earlier today that you'll see on YouTube. And that's on Let's Go Help. So you could go there and ask me personally, hey, where do I find something? You know, money for getting a new roof or whatever the heck you want. And then I'll do the research, or one of my researchers, and get together all the best sources that are available for you to, you know, to ask for roof money or whatever it is. But there also leads to find other things. These, even though I'll give you 20, 30 sources probably, they may not work or anything, but you have to use those sources to find more sources. That's the way you do it. Because if you try to do that in Google, you'll never get that. All you'll find is people want to get money from you. You got your cover, wonderful. Well, thank you, Tammy. You're a gift. Thank you for helping. See, and that's besides me and the researchers helping you. It's people like Tammy, who's collected a lot of money off of government programs, and she helps people by herself. Yeah. And shows you what it is and how to do it and everything. So she's better expert than I am, even though I've been studying this 40 years, but I haven't been in your shoes doing it and locally doing it like you guys have. Now, I certainly got a lot of government money out over the years, but I really concentrate on showing other people how to get it. But people like Tammy are ground soldiers doing this for themselves, so they could relate to you a lot better than I can. You know, what it's all about and what you have to do and what's necessary to get it done. And that, yeah. Well, here's what we do now. See, and Tammy's in a lot of these sessions that we have. We have live video training. Every week we have 2 or 3 live video training sessions that train you live, okay? And other people there, other members and everything, and our researchers, and we tell you about, certain topics we cover and also help you with problems and things like that. I mean, nobody else in the world is going to do all this kind of stuff for $20. I know. I was one of those other people. I used to charge $2,000 for this, but that got boring. Rich people aren't fun to help. And all they want is money, and they don't even need this money. That's why I got bored with doing it. Facebook is being weird. Yes, absolutely, Tammy. It is. I want to know where to get in on their live training. Well, actually, we have it on, because Facebook is a little weird sometimes. We have 2 platforms. We have Facebook, and then Let's Go Help 2, which is off Facebook. It's on another platform that's much more stable than Facebook. So when you belong to one, you belong to both. So when you join up on Let's Go Help, ask to get in Facebook Let's Go Help 2, and we give you the free backdoor key to get in there. Because if you go in the front door, they're going to ask you for $20, and you don't want to do that. Check the event time tab. Right, Tammy's telling you that when you get the Let's Go Help 2, there's an event tab, a button or tab or whatever on the left-hand side, and it tells you what's going. So you'll see the one for tonight or tomorrow, whenever. Oh, you remember both. Great, Vicki. Well, all the videos happening on Let's Go Help 2, because that takes Zoom better and things like that. So that's where that's all happening. So make sure you get over there and sign up for one of them. Look at the events, EVENTS tab. Want to see some of the tourists coming in. See the White House through the trees there, and that's a gaggle of tourists. Yeah, and coming on. Yeah. So that's it. I mean, I'm really proud of that we do that. I'm really proud of that we give money, give our own grants back to members, and that comes full circle. You give us money, we help you, whatever. We have extra money, we give it back to you. And instead of having profits, or no, it's this function that should be profitable and by itself. And if you made it more profitable, you should get the benefits of it, not me getting a yacht or sending all our researchers to Puerto Rico or whatever it is. Yeah. No, it's really give it back to the people, make it happen, and that's you. So that's why we'll always. You're frozen. Am I still frozen? I'm fresh frozen. How's the audio today? You break up. Yeah, sometimes when I go out, it seems pretty steady though today. Tammy, is the audio breaking up too again? Heather, I'm glad to participate in this chat. I'm going to try my hardest to join. Deadline, I can't apply. Yeah, the deadline is the 4th. We're doing it the 4th of every month. So to get in on this one, get the application in, and all you have to put in is your name and email and 1 sentence or 10 sentences on what you would do with $1,000. And that's all you have to do. And I was reading some of them this morning about how one person got $1,000 and just at 17 words. That's all she did. 17 words got her $1,000. Yeah, and that's why it's all knowledge about knowing stuff. And that's why don't assume you know anything anymore in this world, because it's probably not right. I need your help for my business. How can I contact you? By being a member. That's close. It is letsgohelp.com. Now, I just talked about, look at the beginning of this video. I told you about 3 grant programs that are local. One for $1,000, one for $10,000 to start a business, and one for $20,000 but it's a loan that's forgiven. So it's the same thing as a grant, and that's what's available. So you got to know, and every place is different. The world is too complicated for you or for anyone to say, okay, these are the 5 things where you live. It's not. The 5 things where you live are where you live. And that means there's 40, 50,000 different places that have 10, 20 programs, for you, for your business. That's the problem. So there's no one, I need a budget bigger than NASA to get that. And then it changes every day, Programs come and go, like the 3 I just read now. These are all brand new programs, just came in, announced yesterday. So they'll be gone by the end of the month probably. And that's it. So how are we going to keep up that? That's right. The link is available on your feature tab. Let's go. And so what you have to do is learn the process. And it's like learning, how to drive a car, learning the computer, every computer. But there's certain things that you're freezing again. Oh, no. Nobody else says that, I think, Tammy. Is it cold where you are? No, you got the swamp heater. Oh, the swamp cooler. Maybe that's what it is. It's freezing because you got that new swamp cooler. Yeah, that's what it is. Well, it's hot as hell here. So I got to try and finish my 6 miles. Sometimes I do 7. Yeah, I think I did about 7 or 8 yesterday. I don't know if I'll make 6 today, 5 maybe. Do a short. It's hot, and it's too late. I should have started earlier, and I didn't. I wanted to get. See, we're really busy in the last 2 days of the applications. So we have the last 2 days of grant applications. We're into that point now, and it's important that we get all these things done and whatever, and people want to apply. So we're a little. We're not a big company, so we just run with a handful of people, and but friendly, and that's more important. That you're kind. We'll never screw you over. If you think we'll screw you over, we'll always give you the benefit of the doubt and give you the money back, whatever the hell you want. It's not where there's too many problems to solve to waste time arguing about anything. You could be wrong. Ask us for money. That's fine. We'll give you the money. My life is too short to worry about that and to spend time with them. Too many people out there with problems to be solved. And I believe with my whole heart, because I've been studying this 40, 50 years, that a lot of these can be solved with existing programs that are already out there. And that's, to me, the biggest waste in our society, that we have organizations and governments that are there to make your life easier, and no one knows about it. It doesn't work all the time? Sure. Nothing does. I don't work all the time. And as I get older, it becomes harder. But it's there, and we have so much misery in this country that we don't have to have if they knew the resources. It's hard, I know, and it is difficult. I know that too, and that's right. Well, people like Tammy and the other members are so important to our group because they help give you the encouragement to keep doing and to keep looking and to help you with tricks and tips and things like that to get that problem solved. And that's all we need sometimes, just a little encouragement. If we're getting beat up every day, it's hard to keep getting off the mat and getting knocked down again, right? So that's what, the members are too. I see that they're becoming more of that too. And that's why that's the other reason to give money back to members, not to us. The members are making this special. The members are making this happen. So that's why our profits will go back. Okay? So remember that, you members. That you're going to get these profits back. Oh, Tisha. Again, Tisha, you missed it again. Well, come on over. I've got to go out for coffee about 6:30, okay? I'll meet you at Tris, okay? We'll have coffee. I'll even buy. I'll find a grant to buy a coffee. How's that? I joined yes, join today. It may take you till tomorrow, but you still have the deadline. You have another day or two to get it in. And here's our customer number. and we're going to change it to, this one will always work, letsgohelp@gmail.com. letsgohelp@gmail.com. So if you don't get accepted right away, let's get that going for you. And that's letsgohelp@gmail.com. Okay, and if you happen to miss, we're gonna, on the 5th of August, we'll have a new one. And I think I'm doing the accounting, I hope today, if I could finish it. I may not be able to do it because of all the other stuff I gotta do. That I think we're gonna give out more money next month. So if you don't get it this month, you apply next month again, because that may be up to $40,000. I mean, we've given over $300,000 already. And I never thought the whole business would do $300,000. But we were able to go and give $300,000 in grants. And that is something I'm very proud of, and it's only because of you that this happened. And I just thank you so much. I appreciate every second I'm still alive. So thank you. August 4th. But midnight August 4th is the closing date. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight, whatever the hell we're on here on the East Coast. Come to Vegas and make an event, I will pay for your stay. Wonderful. Well, get a shitload of people to show up, and I'll be there.